What's going on, everybody? KSA Kris here, the Real Estate Blitz. Want to do a quick video on different variations of direct mail. Some people have been asking, so I want to talk about it. Plus, it also came up in our brokerage. So, in my opinion, there are three. There's a lot more, but I'm going to talk about three basic variations or versions of direct mail, and I might talk about a couple sub pieces. So, the very first piece that I usually like to send is what's called a yellow letter. The reason why they call it a yellow letter is because you go out and buy some of these yellow pads, and I got them like all around me. I usually use a red pen, and I physically handwrite a letter to somebody telling them I either want to buy their house in cash or asking if they're looking for a real estate agent, buy or sell. I tell them about a property that I just listed. And if you're curious about which ones or how or what, you can look up other videos that I've done. But a yellow letter is basically taking a yellow pad, handwriting with a red marker. You can change up the colors if you want, but red works. And actually handwriting a letter and sending it out. It is a yellow letter. It is very personal. Very good conversion rates on yellow letters because people actually open them, they look at them, they read them, and it's physically coming from you. I hear it all the time. People say, well, my handwriting sucks. Doesn't matter. People say, well, my grammar sucks. Well, you can fix grammar if you're writing the same letter like 100 times a day. Just actually write one template that actually works out well and don't screw it up. But, you know, it's just more personal, so you're going to get more of a conversion. The next type of letter I'm going to talk about is a white letter. Hold on one second. Here I come. This is a white letter. I have my templates here, and a white letter is a more professional version of a yellow letter. Sometimes I'll use the same wording from a yellow letter. I just put it into a white letter, and I type it out, or I send it off to the printer. I print it off in bulk, and it is a professional written letter that's being sent to somebody to try to connect with them. Now, you have to understand each type of direct mail piece is going to communicate and touch somebody different, communicate something different, touch people differently. People that are into professionals, different types of personality types that want to see something that looks very, stoic, they're going to love white letters. They're going to hate your yellow letters. People that want something personal, that actually want to work with somebody that they want to get to know and that they want to trust, they're going to love your yellow letters. So I send out both types to all people because you're going to touch them in different ways. Next letter I'm going to talk about is not really a letter, but it's a postcard. I love postcards. Postcards are pretty cheap. I come up with a lot of different designs. I didn't pull out any of my postcards, but I got a whole bunch of different designs depending on what you're trying to go after. I pay a designer about 20 bucks. You can jump on Fiverr. I have somebody local that I use as well. And you actually create some content that's going to tell people what you do, or it's going to show a new property. You see it all the time that agents use the just listed, just sold. I'm not a fan of just listed and just sold, but that's just because everybody does it. So I completely do the complete opposite. It's just my opinion. But postcards, what's cool about that, you can do a postcard just simple. You can do a postcard big. You could do a postcard that goes out to every door direct mail, which hits a specific area, and it's a lot cheaper instead of trying to do bulk or first class bulk. But that's another one. Another one is a zip letter. I'm sure you've seen them. I don't have any around my desk. I usually have all sorts of different stuff around my desk. But that's the ones where you look at it, it looks like some type of thing where you actually have to like unzip the sides and then it folds out into a trifold. That's another option. Another option that you have is the letters with the clear shield. So it looks like it's some type of a bill or some type of a check. So those are the different types of letters that are out there. Me personally, I mostly focus on postcards, yellow letters, and white letters. The other ones do work, but it really has to be targeted. If you're going after, say, absentees, if you're going after foreclosures, if you're going after notice of default, stuff like that, NODs, then you can use a lot of those other flavors to get more conversion. That's all I got today. I hope the direct mail topic helped out a little bit. I've done some other videos on direct mail in my previous videos, but I figured I just would touch this one real quick, mostly because people have been asking. All right, that's all I got. Appreciate you all. Talk to you later. Bye.